Good evening and welcome to our virtual open house for this year. My name is Bruce Corbett. I'll be your child's math teacher this year. Just you can read a little bit about me as I'm talking here. But I graduated from Trinity College in 1990. I was certified in social studies. I went back and got my math certificate from Central in 1992. I got a master's in special education from the University of Hartford in 1995, and I do have a 6th and 7th year. And I've been teaching and coaching in some form or another since 1990, since I graduated college. So this is my 32nd year in education. I got my first official job teaching 8th grade at Henry James in 1995, and I've also been coaching a lot of that coaching girls basketball here at the high school, but I stopped coaching in the year 2014. This is a picture of my family. We do live in the town of Simsbury. This funny looking man right here, that's me. That's your child's math teacher. This is my wife right here. She is an educator in the Hartford schools. And this is my son, Xavier. He is now 26. And this is my daughter, Callie. She's now 23. They were both graduates of Simsbury High School. Whoop, there are my kids. Xavier, class of 2013 from Simsbury High School, and Callie, class of 2016. And how did that one get in there? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? If at any time this year you guys want to reach me, you can just I would say the easiest thing to do is send me a quick email. Here is my email address. It's bcorbett@simsburyschools.net. And again, please, folks, feel free to stop this tape at any time if you want to write something down. You can also reach me by phone. My extension is 331, but I would say that typically more often is better if you send me a quick email, and then I can call you back when I'm not in class. Just note, this year we're back to our regular grading procedures this year. So your midterm exam is going to worth 5% of the total grade, and the final exam at the end of the year is going to be worth 10% of the total grade. Okay, these are the essential learning outcomes for our geometry class. And I'll let you read through these as I'm speaking. And again, feel free to stop the tape at any point if you'd like to. But just so I want you guys to know that geometry is more of a problem-solving course, and it's a lot more open-ended than Algebra 1 was last year for your kids. We don't do a lot of proofs, but we do some in the first half of the year, so that's something that some kids do find difficult. And then the other important thing that we will be doing all year long is we will be doing some rigorous practice in the SAT, so your kids are ready to take the SAT either next year or the year after, when that time comes. Okay, some important questions you may be asking yourself. What if your child is doing poorly in my class? Well, first I would ask them a couple of questions. Number one, are they doing their homework? And I'll talk more about the homework in a moment or two. Number two, muy importante, are they engaged in class? You don't learn math just by watching me do it up at the board. It's important that your kids are writing and moving their pencils and doing the math that I'm asking them to do in class, and think about the math that we are doing in class so that it makes sense to them. The other thing that they can do is they can come for extra help, and we'll talk more about extra help in a momentito as well. And also, what they can do is they can reread the handouts that I've given them this last couple weeks or so, which have some good little hints in there about quiz retakes and making up missed homework and stuff such as that. The other thing I can remind you of is the math lab is available in the high school, all 8 periods per day, and I am actually in there period 8 on days A and B, so I'm in there twice per the 4-day cycle in the math lab during period 8. So I promise I talk more about extra help extra help with me is kids can drop in by my room from any time from 7 to 7:30 before school in the morning. They can just show up. They don't need to let me know. If they just want to come in and hang out and do some other homework, that's fine. If they want to come in and talk to me about non-math stuff, that's fine. If they want to come in and do some math work, that's great too. So they can come into my room at any time in the morning from 7 to 7:30. And if they want to meet with me in a different time, then they need to set up a time with me. And just don't forget the math lab is available 8 periods per day, Monday through Friday. Okay, just so you know, our homework grades on the portal. Homework, if your child's in one of my level 2 classes, either algebra 2 or geometry, it counts for 20% of their total grade. And if they're in my pre-calc, my honors pre-calc class, it counts for 10% of their total grade, and that's a departmental policy. But when I grade homework, I typically, if I'm looking at the homework, I don't grade it upon accuracy. So if I just grade a homework, it's typically out of 8 points. I also do assign videos. If they have to watch a video, that's typically worth 4 points, and that's either going to be graded on whether it's done or not done. And sometimes I do little pop homework quizzes, which we call a homework check, or I do a video check, which is a video quiz on their video that they watched, and that's called a video check, and that's usually around 8 points or so. But all of these grades are always just the homework grades, so these are not quiz grades, these are just regular old homework grades. All right, folks, thanks for showing up, thanks for coming. This is the end of our virtual open house. I look forward to hopefully meeting you at some point in person, and I am looking forward and enjoying having your kids and seeing them in person each and every day. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good weekend, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye.